One thing I hear people saying a lot is, if you expose some of this agenda that's going on with the New World Order and the figureheads and pawns and agendas that are going on, if you point out some of those things in regards to politics or the government or what we're seeing on the public stage, then many, I've seen quite a few actually, react by saying God is in control. Which, yes, 100% God is in control. But if the agendas are not working to the comfort of Christians per se, to the easy life of Christians, it doesn't mean that God is not in control. We have to shake off this belief that God is only in control if it's going well for us, if we are living comfortable lives. That is not the truth. God is in control. His word says, if we read in the Bible about the last days, which any other time we believe we're in, the last days things are going to get difficult, things are going to get harder for Christians in this world, that persecution will come. So please remember that if things aren't going well for us, or by the looks of it in this world for us, it doesn't mean that God is not in control. There is a storm coming. Through this storm, we are going to be refined, whether that's in our lifetime or not, but judging by the way things are going, by the patterns at the moment, things may get difficult for us in the days and years ahead, in certain ways. But this storm will not destroy us. When we walk through the fire, we will not be set ablaze. When we cross the river, we will not be swept away. These days will refine us for the true kingdom that is to come. We are citizens of a different place. This is not our home. The world is not our home. We are citizens of a different kingdom that is to come when Jesus Christ reigns and we enter into the kingdom. Do not put your hope in this world. The prince of it is the enemy. The days ahead, the tough times, are going to be difficult, but this is working for an eternal purpose, for a much greater purpose, treasure in heaven, eternal kingdom to come, where righteousness will reign. Do not buy this false gospel doctrine that we are going to be health, wealth and prosperity, that we're going to prosper in this life and we're going to, it's all about our comfort and our feelings. That's not the case. Know that God works through the difficult times to bring a good purpose. And that just because times get difficult and there are deceivers that are, as we're told in the Bible, deceivers, deception coming on the world stage, swelling words, that does not mean that God is not in control. In fact, it means that God's word, the prophecy, is coming to pass that said that many will be deceived by delusions, and that God himself sends upon those that are putting their trust in the wrong place. We must trust him through whatever happens. He is in control, and that does not mean we're going to live the rest of our lives in luxury and safety and security. And these things need to be burnt up and stripped away. The material things that we've grown used to, the material things that we've put our hope in, they need to be burnt up and stripped away. If our hope is in the wrong place. These things are not bad in themselves. They can be used as tools for good. These things are not bad in themselves. But our culture has become so reliant on the frills and the things we don't need that actually stand in the way of God. So in some ways, I'm happy. I have some joy in my heart that we are going to be put to the test, and that the lukewarm is not going to be possible, the separation of the sheep and the goats. the wheat and the tares. I've learned through my life that in difficult times is when I really feel closer to God. Sometimes I wish I didn't have some of the things I have, because when I haven't had them, I feel so much closer to God. So do not be deceived by the days ahead and this culture of materialism and that all suffering is bad. But we're clearly told in the Bible that tribulation is actually, in terms of our relationship with God and our maturing as a Christian and a believer, that these times of difficulty actually work together for the betterment of our relationship with Him. God bless you all.